Oh, what's up, everybody? What's up? Spencer Israel here, filling in for Aaron Thomas today on the BZ Crypto Show, but this is not my show. Let's bring on the real talent here. Catherine Ross, Benzinga's crypto editor, crypto everything. Catherine, what's up?
What's up? Spencer is in the house. That's right. What's up.
And let's bring on the other man with the plan. No relation to Catherine Ross.
You never know.
Are they really? Logan Ross, what's up, man?
How you doing, Spencer? Doing pretty well.
Doing well. Good to see you both. Good. We got a lot to discuss and not a lot of time to discuss it in. So let's get right to this, shall we?
We shall. Oh, we shall.
There's some coins on the move. Let's do it.
Coins on the move. So something that I was going to name a bloodbath does not really look like a bloodbath right now. The truth is that we are rebounding a little bit from last week's losses, and we're going to talk about just that. But yeah, it's actually looking pretty good today. If you smash the like button, for sure. It's actually looking pretty great, which means that if anyone has ever asked, is this the end of crypto, or crypto is not stable, or it's not going to come back ever, you were wrong. We're on the record. So actually, the thing that I wanted to tell you guys, because we didn't have show last Thursday, and it's a loss, and I'm heartbroken, but we did have a conference instead. I'm sure you guys know, and you have followed the recent developments, and I'm rolling my eyes because I can't even. But last week, Tesla announced that they're not going to accept Bitcoin anymore for their Tesla to buy their Tesla vehicles, and that set all the markets down the rabbit hole, I must say. So the crypto market lost over $356 billion in a matter of a couple of hours. So this is what I'm calling the bloodbath that happened, right? But we are seeing right now that the market is going back on its feet, and it's great. And I wanted to personally bring you a couple of coins that, despite all the recent fall, were actually doing pretty well. It's definitely not Bitcoin. It's still at, I can't see. Let me just double check. Bitcoin today is at $43,000, which is still devastating given the fact that it was a 56K last week. Ethereum is at 3,000 something dollars. Again, it hit all-time high last week, right before the fall of $4,000, and it was pretty great. My portfolio looked awesome until it wasn't.
Thanks, Elon.
Yeah, thank you, Elon. I have a lot to say, and I'm gonna, tell you guys everything that I think a little bit later today. But let's talk about the survivors, is what I call them according to my document. Right, these survivors of last week are Cardano. Cardano is a coin, ticker is ADA, ADA. And it actually, so if you guys have been watching or you haven't, like over the weekend, it looked really red. Everything was down. A lot of people were selling their coins. My friends were selling like crazy. We're just in a car. Seriously, everybody was just selling like crazy. I'm not sure if Logan was selling. I'm sure
I don't panic so.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I wasn't selling as well. But ADA actually hit at all-time high during the weekend, on Sunday to be specific, and it hit $2.29. But it's currently a little bit lower than that. It's currently at $2, right? So it's still pretty good. It down a little bit from the all-time high, but again, it survived the. I'm not going to say the block. Okay, it survived.
Wait, I think we need to crowdsource a name for this. Is it like the Muskopolis? Like, no, like like we need to figure out how to what do we call it when like Elon Musk just like single-handedly tanked?
We call it Elon Gate.
Elon Gate.
Elon Gate.
I'm okay with Elon Gate. Catherine, what do you think?
I'd suggest to stop using his name. You know what I'm saying? Like, to disregard it. like he ain't me no thing. You know what I'm saying?
that guy.
Yeah, that guy. That dude.
Doge father.
Yeah, okay. So but yeah, that guy, because of that guy, ADA still survived, right? So let me just recap a little bit. It was founded in 2017 by Charles Hoskinson, one of the co-founders of Ethereum. And I can't stop thinking about Logan when I talk about Ethereum. So thank you, Logan. That's a great branding. he's just a great believer in Ethereum.
Very
Am I
big
correct?
believer. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. See,
But
did
I
you
do
hear
hold
that?
some Cardano as well because I think it's a good investment as itself and like as a hedge against Ethereum as well. Like, should the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade not go according to plan, you're gonna want to have a backup.
Yeah, just to recap, guys, we have Ethereum that is like very valuable to the ecosystem, and it just recently have Berlin hard fork that sort of improved a little bit the scalability, but the main issue with the scalability of Ethereum is going to be fixed in summer, this coming summer, and it's called Ethereum 2.0. So it is expected to bring a lot more improvement. The gas fees are expected to go down, but you never know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen at all. So we are anticipating like great things, but you never know. Okay, Logan, I do have a question. Do you have ADA in your portfolio?
Yes, I do. I have like maybe 10 to 20% size of my ETH position.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it makes a good hedge.
Yeah, okay. I don't. So I'm not pumping. I don't yet. I'm thinking about it. But it's not investment advice. It never is. Be very careful. But it looks like it's like a pretty solid coin because it has been going pretty decent over the last couple of weeks. The second one is Polygon, something that John G likes and considers to be a very interesting blockchain, but he's not with us today. Polygon, the ticker is MATIC, MATIC. Because previously it was called the MATIC Network, and it rebranded last year into Polygon. So Polygon is skyrocketing again, as you guys can see, right? So let's just look at the 7-day chart. What Spencer is showing us, it's looking pretty great, right? And over the past week, despite what was happening, what was going on, it actually grew 145% in price. So again, this is a blockchain, right? It's a platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. That's why it's pretty popular, because this, almost everybody is building on Ethereum, and Polygon actually has added 75,000 active users in the span of just 1 week.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so it's getting a lot of exposure. People are talking about it, and if you use the product, you're definitely going to look at coin, right? It's the same case with Solana that I've been like promoting Solana, but it's just because I've been talking to a lot of people, and everybody seems to think that Solana is the competitor to Ethereum. What do you think, Logan? How about that?
I've been hearing a lot about Solana as well. I think it's more of an eco-friendly environment, like a option to Ethereum. So especially when he who shall not be named, Doge Father, talked about he's looking for a coin that can do 1% of Bitcoin's energy consumption. A lot of people turn to Solana. They turn to Cardano, these proof of stake chains, as they use way less computing power.
Yes, it is indeed. You are correct, sir. So, Spencer, I'm going to have to ask you, have you expanded your portfolio? Because we all know that Spencer has invested in Bitcoin. Because
look, I am nothing if not extremely lazy. Okay.
Okay.
So no, I was talking like months ago, like, oh yeah, I should probably buy Ethereum. Never did it. I'm in the market. To be honest though, like, this is my problem, and this is why I like ETFs. We need an ETF for baskets of crypto, because like I'm not like you guys. Like I can't pick the winners. I just want to own a basket of 10 or 20 or 30 of them without having to do any work. But otherwise, I have to listen to you guys tell me which ones are the good ones. But I'm certainly interested. I just haven't actually gotten around to it yet, and that's really more of a factor of laziness than anything else. So don't read into that too much.
Well, everything is on sale right now, so
no,
just a thought.
Not Cardano, clearly, or Polygon.
But it's still pretty affordable if you consider it or compare it to Binance Coin, which is like is it back to 500? Yes, it's $511 right now. So it's $2 versus 500. You know what I'm saying? But you're actually correct, because a lot of people, okay, not a lot of people, some people come into the crypto markets to sort of buy in and hold.
Mhm.
And I can't pronounce it hold, because it's hodl all the way, because in the crypto space, it's a term. To hodl means to not to sell your coins for a very long time, because you believe that they're going to skyrocket in price someday. So a lot of people are coming into the market for that reason. But there's also a lot of people who buy during the hype. So Shiba Inu coin, Dogecoin, oh my God, it's driving me crazy. And I have a question to Logan. Do you own Shiba Inu?
No, I do not own Shiba Inu.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
yeah, but would you? But would you?
So it's pretty difficult to get your hands on, especially if you're inside the US, because it's only available on Binance's decentralized exchange PancakeSwap. So there's like a little bit of a barrier to entry, first of all. And even if I was like ready to move on that, I really don't like coins that don't have the fundamentals to back it up. It's just Shiba Inu is not in my risk zone.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So again, be very careful. It can be your strategy. It's okay, but we're just warning you against losing all of your money. But to be fair, there is a guy, and there's an article in Benzinga, and you should check it out. There is a guy who invested $17 in Shiba Inu back in the day and got a couple of millions out of it. So
Lucky
you never
dog.
know.
Yeah. Can I just say that I hate those articles? Because
Are you jealous of their gains, Spencer?
Wait. Do you hate our articles? Because this is like this. This was my reporter. Can you repeat that again? Can you just say it to my face?
sure, I hate those kinds of articles, because all it does, and this is maybe a bit of a hot take, but all it does is it shows people, oh, like you can get rich quick, but like the odds of that happening are so not in your favor, right?
That's probably why you didn't buy Ethereum, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay.
That's just like if you want to get rich quick, I suppose you can try to do that. I guess I'm not in that camp. So,
but it's 1 in a million story, actually. And to be fair, I see a point of view for sure. And personally, I can talk, about media strategy for just hours and hours. But these are the articles that people read.
I understand people read them. That's why we do
Yeah.
that. People think we write these for our health. No, we write them because that's what you read, and we have the data to back it up. But that doesn't mean I have to like it.
Fair enough. I don't like it either, though. But I was the one to assign it. I mean, but you gotta give people what they want. So the third survivor of the week is Harmony, which Spencer apparently apparently loved. Harmony, ticker ONE, ONE. This is one of the coins that was actually top over the last week. It was top. Again, it's a blockchain platform designed to help you create dApps, decentralized applications. If Logan wants, he can comment on dApps if he wants to explain what it means. But go ahead.
Yeah, so dApps are applications that are built on a decentralized blockchain, and then the advantage of that is that there wouldn't be any central government or bank that you have to trust in. So like by using a decentralized platform, you can have no KYC, and you can make your trades just peer-to-peer on the anonymous blockchain.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's pretty dangerous to have your money on a decentralized exchange, because in case there's a hack or some sort of attack, you might lose access to all of your assets and never get it back. Just a warning. It's actually a pretty decent thing, dApps, but still, it might be very dangerous. But Harmony helps you create dApps and put them in blockchain, but it helps them create. So last week I was actually observing that it grew by 120%, but it was last week. I was checking it on Sunday. Today it's at 17 cents, and it's up 27% over the last 24 hours and 42% over the last week. But week being from this Tuesday, last Tuesday till this Tuesday. So it's you have to understand what kind of weeks we were talking about, because it's very confusing. You never know. With crypto markets, you have to think because the markets.
24/7.
Yeah, because the markets never close, and you have to be like very careful about the data that you're choosing or checking whenever you make a decision or write an article, because it might be different time zones and stuff like that. So just make sure to double check. But it's time. These are the survivors of the week. But again, today the markets are looking pretty great. But I mean, compared, Bitcoin still lost almost $12,000, and if it's up a little bit today by 100, by 100, it's still up. But I mean, come on. Okay, but I'm gonna go on and complain about the person who shall not be named, and I call this segment "Oh, Elon." So, what happened? Yeah. Thank you. Why do you do this? So this is the ongoing conversation, and if you have been off the grid for the past week, then you probably have not heard about it. But the truth is that you probably have heard about what happened. Again, on May 12th, last Wednesday, very late at night, my time, pretty late ET time, Musk decided to cancel BTC. You can no longer buy Tesla using your BTC over environmental concerns. Let's talk about that for a minute, right? So can we? I think we have. Oh, there's the tweet, right? So Musk alleged, and I'm going to use that verb, not just said, but I mean his assumption that cryptocurrency mining, Bitcoin mining specifically, is very dangerous for the environment, and they're going to look into other more environmentally friendly blockchains and mining kind of things, but the truth is that it's not confirmed yet. There are a lot of research that suggests that, cryptocurrency mining is not that bad, and it's using a lot of renewable energy, a lot more than any other activity in the world, specifically hydropower. We're gonna come back to that, because my idea is that right before he tweeted about this, a day before, he was actually asking or like making this poll on his Twitter about whether Tesla should accept Dogecoin. So again, is Dogecoin more environmentally friendly than Bitcoin? Anyone? Seriously, anyone? And then Logan, do you think it is?
I'm actually not sure. I don't know why it would be. They're both proof of work chains. They seem the same to me.
So Doge is good, but Bitcoin is bad. Is that the exception? My main concern and my main thought is that he was the proponent in February when they bought $1.5 billion of worth of Bitcoin and put it on their treasury, right? In their treasury. The fact is that he was not concerned with the environmental impact, right? He wasn't, or he claims that he claims that he didn't know. But the fact is that, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I'm done with you, Musk. I'm done. That's it.
I have to think that he's setting up for his own product, like whether he's going to create his own cryptocurrency or he's going to launch his own like renewable mining like farm. He has to have something going on, because he wouldn't just tank his own position.
That's actually
or would he, so he could buy more?
Oh, so he's a nice guy, right? Is that
That'd be really slimy.
I don't know. I'm not saying he's not.
But he also hinted on Twitter that Tesla would be selling off their BTC position. That's why it tanked on, I think, Friday night.
Right, but he clarified that they hadn't.
They haven't yet, but they have until the end of the quarter until they would need to disclose it, right?
Yeah. They wouldn't. I guess they wouldn't have to disclose that until approximately. Yeah, when is that? That'll be approximately mid to late July, if they were to sell it off now.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense to sell it now. They would lose a lot of money because they bought it for a different price.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to. I'm saying they wouldn't. They wouldn't have to disclose it right away. But I'm just throwing it out there. All right. Maybe he was just tanking the price so they could buy more. I don't know. No one knows.
I had this idea that it might be just a thought, right? It might be a good idea to stop influential people like Elon Musk, to stop them from tweeting about publicly traded companies and cryptocurrency. A lot of people disagree with me and sort of told it to my face on Twitter, of course. But would you think that this is a good idea? Because he has such an influence over that many people, and it's pretty dangerous. Do you think that it's a good idea for public figures like that to have some sort of code that they shouldn't tweet about cryptocurrencies or publicly traded companies? That's just an idea.
Logan, what do you think?
Well, they have free speech, right? But they have to be careful because like Elon has so much effect on the market. Clearly, it's been demonstrated at this point that like it's kind of irresponsible of him to continue to do this because a lot of people are going to lose money along the way, and it's more or less going to be his fault.
Yeah, this is really tough, right? Because it's not the same. Tweeting about a cryptocurrency and manipulating the price of a cryptocurrency is not the same as manipulating the price of a stock, right? These are unregulated instruments, and that's the point, right? That's the entire point. And the SEC is still trying to figure out Bitcoin, let alone like all the other altcoins out there, right? So I don't know how you can stop it. I don't know how you can stop it. If you're a regulator, you can come in and punish people for talking about stocks and promoting stocks and publicly dumping. You can do that, and they will do that. But for cryptocurrency, how do you punish somebody? How do you punish Dave Portnoy for saying he invested 40 grand in SafeMoon and watching it go up and saying he's going to pump it and not sell? How do you punish somebody for that? It's not regulated. I don't know how. I don't know what the legal framework is for that. I mean, the SEC is a civil organization anyway. They can't put you in jail or anything, but they can fine you. I just don't know who or how comes in and is that person or group and says that you can't pump these things. They're not regulated assets. You can do whatever you want.
This is a fair point, but you have to understand that we're talking about people's money, right? And people's assets, and they might potentially lose a lot of assets, savings, and stuff like that. For sure, I agree with you. It's not regulated, but it's still people are putting their money there. I mean, this might be an opener actually to a huge conversation about, can we actually regulate those assets once and for all? We have to do something, right? Because it's not.
Isn't that the point, though, that it's not regulated? Isn't that the whole point? So.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Essentially, the entire idea was for it to be just a new way of money, to own your own money, to have control over it. But I don't think it's like you can still have control over your assets. You can still transact and send money and receive money without any sort of delays. It's not actually true. If you choose to not to pay a lot of money to Ethereum developers, you would get your Ethereum in a day. I mean, it's just like in 10 hours or something like that. Again, you still have power, or because I did that, it took like 10 or 12 hours. Like, come on. But still some sort of regulation would be good. It would actually show that the adoption is in place.
I mean, to be clear, I do agree with you. I think it's messed up, right? I think it's messed up, but I don't know how you do that. I think if you're blindly following people on Twitter, anybody for that matter, you're doing it wrong. And if you blindly follow someone and they screw you, I mean, I hope you get a valuable lesson. But
yeah, it's something you have to be ready for, be prepared for when you're coming into a market that is this speculative. Like, it's all based on news, it's all based on momentum. So if you're not okay with a person tweeting and sending your money down, then don't buy it. Don't put your money in it, right?
Right. If you can take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I think it's messed up that people manipulate it, but I don't know how you stop it. Is sort of where I'm at right now, right? I mean, that's just my take, but I just don't know who or how. That's what I don't know.
It's good and bad at the same time, but also I'd love to show you how the crypto Twitter reacts. Yeah. And we're going to talk about Stop Elon coin that was created 2 days ago and skyrocketed in price over 500% in price in 1 day, right? So I don't think that we have. I think I wasn't able to find the official site. There is an official site that says that they're gonna. Let me just Yeah, let me just read it out. So the official site says that their plan is to gain full control of Tesla stock and fire the firm's CEO.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, Spencer, I'm gonna send you in the chat the link to our article so you can just like probably show it, right? So the official website also says that the token aims to destroy the biggest market manipulator of them all. And I think we just found the name, the biggest manipulator of them all.
It's not gonna happen. I mean,
this is the official picture for the coin, the one that is used as a cover image. That's the one. Okay, so again, it increased by 512% in one day. It is not listed on CoinMarketCap. We are looking at CoinMarketCap charts all the time. It is not listed yet. Again, like the poop coin was not listed on CoinMarketCap is a real deal, and they don't, list coins like that right away. Whether it's a cum rocket or poop coin, stuff like that. Welcome to crypto. But yeah, so this is I'd say. Okay, I have a question. Do you think that this is a coin that brings value to the ecosystem, Logan?
Hey, if people want to put their money in it, then they don't stop them. But
that's
it.
That's it right there. Who are you to like judge what does or doesn't have value, right? It's like, who am I? Who's anyone? If people want to say it has value, then it has value.
Yeah, it's only worth the value that the market gives it, right?
Right. Exactly, dude. That's how I feel, man.
Mm-hmm.
True. Okay, but I think it's pretty funny. It made me laugh last night. Yeah. But yeah, I love how quick crypto Twitter to respond to stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the examples of that, we're gonna show you the article that we did. Okay, yeah. That says display full article, Spencer. That's the one, right? So we're just going to show you what kind of reaction Musk got from prominent figures from the crypto space when he was sort of. So could you increase it a little bit? I'm not sure if people can see that. So a lot of people are speculating again that he's about to launch his own coin or some sort of environmentally friendly miner. Right, so they didn't hold back. You can put it lower a little bit because there are a lot of them. It wouldn't make sense to.
I mean, I'm just you can see all the reactions. It's just, I mean, everyone is fired up about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, how else would you react? I was angry as well, right?
I mean, Bitcoin was fine before Elon. It will be fine without him. And like, I don't know, people complain now because he sent it down, but people were not complaining when he sent it up earlier this year, right?
Yeah, the one thing I'm interested in is, are we getting some sort of response from the chat? Do they agree with us or not about Elon Musk and his influence? And should we ban him from Twitter? Not us. We don't have that ability.
No, I think that is such. I don't think the chat thinks that's a good idea. Maybe they do, but I think that's a real slippery slope.
Well, you can go to my Twitter and, again, complain about it in the comments section.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're losing money, then I'm sorry. I mean, I guess we're all losing money. I mean, we're all long Bitcoin. We're all down a little bit. Some of us are up from lower levels, though. We're all down in the past couple of days. Tough. I mean, that's kind of the cost of doing business. Right?
Yeah,
it's true. And because we have less than 1 minute left, I do want to mention one report that we have reported on this report already. Galaxy Digital, a new digital bank owned and funded by Mike Novogratz, right? They published a report saying that the traditional banks, are actually using much more energy, environment, and they are, oh my God, how do I put this? They bring a lot more damage to the environment than cryptocurrency mining, specifically by 131%. So it's the damage is worse by 131%. You can check it out for yourself. And I think it makes sense because banks are much bigger and they are like these huge machines that print a lot of cards, right? And they're using a lot of cash. So I would agree with that. People are not agreeing with that apparently, based on our Twitter. But I think it makes sense. but still, I do believe that I've seen a lot of reports that are saying that a lot of renewable energy is being used for cryptocurrency mining, and I stand by that. So that's my stance. Crypto is good.
Yeah, if Bitcoin miners want to keep mining for the next thousands of years, they're going to need to switch over to renewable energy anyways, right?
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
That's it. All right. Benzinga.com/cryptocurrency for all of our articles and all of the, well, I say our, I really mean, Catherine's team. As if I have
it's our, yeah. It's
our and up to date information and coverage on this weird, wonderful world of crypto. Catherine Ross, Logan Ross, again, no relation. Or is there? Thank you both.
We're friends.
As always, guys, smash that like button. Smash the like. How many likes are we at right now? Let's go take a look. I don't want to leave until I can say with reasonable confidence that we're at drum roll 31. Oh, let's get to 100 at least.
31. Come
31
on.
is not.
Come on.
Are there dislikes? Maybe have more dislikes.
There's always
what we just said about it.
There's always dislikes, guys.
Haters gonna hate, right?
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
All right. Biotech Buzz is up next. We're gonna end this stream. That stream will start up. It'll redirect you automatically. So smash that like and tune in to Biotech Buzz coming up right now.